Oh, someone said Paul. Okay. Let's go look at this one. And which guy is it? This guy. Alright, that guy. In his death, somebody said the name Paul. Which is important. Oh, I have to click.
Last one. Move quick.
You're not take the last one. Down.
Who is the... The reason I know the name Paul is because of... this one. No! Pete, not Paul. Dang it. Alright, so this guy was the one who said, last one, move quick. Somebody said to him, you'll not take the last boat. So the guy who died is probably named Paul. It was probably the woman on the... Was it a woman's voice just now? It said, Paul, look out. We'll listen again.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
Could have been. Could have been. I don't know. Well, whoever yelled to him, you're Paul now. You're Paul now. Jane Bird, she was the person who sent the letter at the end, so she got away. Ah, that's spoilers. Wasn't it? I think it was. Alright, so there's a Paul Moss. And that's it. Alright, I'm gonna say you're Paul Moss. I'm gonna say it. Alright, I said it. I still want to know who Pete is then. That one guy says Pete. I tried to pull him back. He appears in so many things. Alright, we're gonna bookmark these memories. Because in one of them, he should be trying to pull Paul back from something. Is he the Charlie? Alright, so this guy that we're looking at now, he might have been... I can't actually see without going in there. See, I wish they would let you just go right into the memories. They don't. I could be at this for a while. Yeah, having to reload to hear the audio too.
Oh no, you're cut.
Yeah.
Don't leave me.
Bear up.
All right. So this here is the guy who mentions Paul. So maybe one of these people. One of these people standing with him. I keep saying Paul. It's Peter. Now it's Peter. We're done with Paul. We're on to Peter. One of these two is Peter. Maybe. He was burned on top of the awful thing. And he was exploded through some means. Tried to pull him back. All right. We're gonna go through his memories then. No, wait. Okay.
I'll stay with you.
All right.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself.
Pull him back to save him.
Brennan, bring the sergeant.
All right. Briefly to the cow. Very briefly to the cow, just to see if this guy's name is Charlie. Is he the guy who threw up? Dang it. There's the cow. No, that one is Charlie.
Enter here. One swing.
We don't know which Charlie.
Stone or brain. I'll cut her throat.
We don't know which Charlie, but he's probably, Oh, all three of them were here?
You've done it. Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir? Never been on a farm,
Maybe that's
mind your shoes now.
Peter. Okay, and that's it. All right. So they were all here. All three of them. The three friends. Okay, the three of them confirmed. Confirmed for friends. Charlie. And I bet that's Pete. No, that's the guy who died. So this is Pete. You're Pete now. You're Pete now. Have fun being Pete. Peter Milroy, midshipman. And Charles and Thomas left. Look at this. Look at this. We figured it out. That's the three of them. This one is Pete. This one must be Thomas. This one is Charles. Well done. I mean, those three aren't the three, but we got it. It's definitely the cook died from the beast's tail. Okay. Have you guys ever seen a streamer who was this good? Spiked. I thought I had him as spiked before, and it didn't take it. And when I went back later, I was like, oh, he's being struck by the tail. It didn't take it as in I solved someone and they went, okay, you got 3, boom, 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 and he wasn't in there, and I was like, oh, because I said he was spiked? I don't know. A lot of people were spiked though. Alright, so with that in mind, you, Pete, let's bookmark your memories. Let's go to when you perished. Oh, well, now I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we still want to trace, what's his name and find out how he died. Because we know somebody said he was cut, right? Yeah, we're back to caring about this guy. You, sir, Thomas Link. Bookmark your memories. Oh, you can click the... Wait, say that again? You can click on the bookmark icon to skip straight to the next or previous, like here? I see. Alright, that is good. That's good, that makes sense. And then I can click on that in order to bring up the guy that I have bookmarked. This is where he died. He was seen here and here, crawling around, I guess. All right, let's go to this memory. So this is where escape point for this guy on the ground. Where is the monkey, though? The monkey's behind the whole thing, really. Where am I going? I think I'm at the wrong spot. I want to be up here. Yes.
Captain Campbell. You have a plan? Yes. You take a ship and sail east. Great regiment ship. Mutiny! Mutiny!
So there's Thomas, but he's already been stabbed at this point. He was stabbed way over here. I also wish that there was a faster way out of the memories instead of having to walk to the door. I'll live. Don't preempt me. But it was obvious. It was obvious from the start. If you look on the title screen, you're like, this is probably a monkey.
Last one. Move
All
quick.
right. So where is he in this one? Where is Thomas? Is that you? not Thomas. That's not Thomas. Oh. That's also not Thomas. Who is that? He's the guy who gets clubbed at the very end. There he is. He gets around. Oh, here's Thomas. He's listening to them. He's listening in. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna look at this, we're gonna piece this together by looking in other people's deaths, but going down below deck. Out of the way! Rudest people in the world, just blocking me like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're looking down here. Oh, he was... There we go. For sure. Alright. So this, again, this is the, This is, Wait. We don't know who he is? Isn't he the, Don't we know who this is? Who is this? He's been in so many things, I just assumed we knew who he was. Okay, this is the important thing now. This is... Everything hinges on this guy. We'll bookmark him. You may call him Mr. Stabatom. Here I go stabbing again. He's got to be somebody high up. I think I assumed that he was the first mate. First mate's not on the list anymore because we already identified him. Wait, no, wait. Why? Some people are not on this list. Weird. Gosh darn that guy. We'll get him yet. All right. We're gonna figure this out. Now, actually, wait. Hold on. He's a 2. He should be easy. He should be so easy. Wait, hold on. Again. Hold on. Stop holding on and start holding on from, fresh from the beginning. He's standing pretty close to the... There's the captain. There's the first mate. You're probably the second mate, aren't you? You're probably the second mate. No, Edward Nichols was the second mate. You're probably the third mate. Martin. Does anybody say Martin ever? No, wait, maybe he's the first mate's something. Oh, and who is this? Who is Nunzio Pasqua? Did we see a Nunzio Pasqua die? Mr. Wolf. Who is Mr. Wolf? Let's look at this one. Wait, the guy who... Somebody says John here, but not Martin. No dialogue. Martin! Alright, who was she talking to? It's been forever since we went and saw that one. Was she potentially talking to a Martin? Mr. Stabatom is how it all comes together. I like that. Even after we find out his real name, that's what we're calling him. Whoop. Would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for that pesky that guy. I don't see Stabatom. And wait a moment. This is the Doom. Oh no, he is in here. He's in here somewhere. That's why we're on this memory. Where is Mr. Stabatom? Is he in this one? He's got to be in this one. No, he's not. Wait, why am I here? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Is that him? That is him. He looks like he's too busy shooting to talk. No, wait. Wait. Where are... let's hold on. Am I on the wrong thing entirely? I think I'm getting mixed up here. Escape is when he dies. Doom, okay. 10 others were present. I was confused. I was on the wrong thing. He is here. I don't think he's Martin, though. Maybe this is Martin. He's standing pretty close to the captain. That could be Martin. You could be Martin if you want. You want to be Martin? Why don't you be Martin? These people are also made stewards. I'm gonna try making you Martin. Which leaves just the matter of you. Just you, sir. John Davies. I could be getting myself in a lot of trouble, like making guesses like this, but I think that's fine. All right, so that means Stabatom. He was knifed by John Davies, the Thomish Stabber, as he is known. She was talking to a house martin? A house martin. Is that a thing? So who was he shot by then? We saw him get his face blown entirely off. Where is Mr. Shoot-a-John? Oh, I have to get out of this memory. Let's get out. It's a bird? A house martin is a type of bird? I will keep that in mind. He's just some nobody. He's the guy that gets clubbed at the end. Alright, let's bookmark him. No! No, he gets killed immediately after. By someone who calls him a damn fool. Alright, so after we solve the mystery of Shoot-a-John, then we have to find out who Club-a-Fool is. Shot with a gun by Shoot-a-John. But who is he? We see him here? Previous... Alright. Hang on. I gotta remember his face again. Who are we actually looking for here? That guy. So the one who yelled mutiny, mutiny was probably Tom as he was getting stabbed. So this guy that dies here is him. So this was someone who was like in league with the mutiner. And he got knifed at the very end. He survives for a while. Just after he shoots him, he gets clubbed and killed. Alright, I don't know what to make of that. There he is getting away. Spike-a-mikes. Spike-a-mikes sound delicious. Alright, so this is Shoot-a-John. He was immediately clubbed to death by John's friend, I guess. Where was he just before that? Oh, we gotta go back to here. Alright. This one was first. Go to this one.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch!
I really like this moment. This was a good moment when I came down here and was like, oh, there he is listening to them, where they're... Right here is probably where they're actually saying Captain can't be trusted. You hear it in the other memory, but it's because these happen at basically the same time. So he was... That's confusing. That's confusing because that makes it sound like, all right, Stabatom, no, we'll call him John. John says, enough, Captain can't be trusted. Shoot-a-John says, you have a plan? John says, yes, we take the ship, sail east, trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Huh, who's there? Tom yells, mutiny. Captain yells, fresh bastard. Not Captain, John. Runs out, stabs Tom, and then Shoot-a-John shoots John. After they were just talking about the mutiny. I don't know if I'm on the right track here. Classic Shoot-a-John. So who was here for this? Yeah. Can I go straight into this one? That's handy.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
Is this squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
No, that. The beast is dead. How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up with the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Curse is that. Those that live for nothing.
So that's why he said Captain can't be trusted. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. A curse like that does not... Alright, so we could go and investigate this guy, but I don't care about him yet. He's just a lowly bosun. Nobody really cares about him. So these two, this is really Shoot-a-John? That's so weird. Who's this coming up? Oh, this is Tom. Like, he's just about to run into them. And this is the guy who dies at the end. I refer to a lot of people as the guy who dies at the end. Is this the captain? It is. If it turns out that that guy's name isn't John, this is gonna get awful. Because I'm just gonna have no idea what to make of anything. I'm gonna continue to refer to him as John. Well into the 22nd century. He's sitting around at the ripe old age of 124. I'll be like, remember that guy John who stabbed that kid? So yeah, that's Shoot-a-John. Where's the captain here? The captain was coming up the stairs, right? Is that him? No? Is that him? No? Captain just he probably went to his room. Probably over there. This way. He definitely shot him. It's the guy that he was just sitting there talking to. He shot him to, I guess, to pretend he wasn't really interested in going along with the mutiny.
Mutiny!
Alright, on the main deck, I don't think we get any information from this. Although you never know. I haven't seen him in a while. Whoever this is. Tattoo McSwirlies. I only think of the best nicknames. Is that him? I think that's him. Yes. That's him, right? Yeah, that's John. Someone's throwing one of them's throwing it to the other. I don't know who. It doesn't matter. There's a goat. Alright, this doesn't tell us anything. Get out of here. Oh no, wait, where's the other guy? Not you. He's being useless. It's Top Hat McGee. Him. He's just bald. Also bald. Whoever you are, no. There he is! Alright. This doesn't help. I don't know why I even bothered, but we did find him at least. He's there. Where's this Peter's corpse that's exploded? Alright, so this is the exact moment when he was like, I tried to pull him back. So we figured that out without even having to see that exact moment. Shoot a... Ooh. Whoa, where are you off to? Disappeared in the Doom. We know what happened. He was thrown overboard, and I'm gonna say he drowned. I'm gonna say it. That doesn't... Come on. Fell overboard. Yes. Welcome to die. He definitely fell overboard. Alright, there's John. There's John running upstairs with like 3 rifles. And behind him is good old Shoot-a-John. Man, he's been plotting this. Shoot-a-John was plotting this for days. Nobody says anything in this one. Annoying. I'll go check it out, just in case he, like, takes his driver's license out and is showing it to someone. Is the next one down? It's not the next one down. Where is it? Is that Shoot-a-John? Nope. That's Martin, I guess. So this has got to be... We should probably mark him as he's carrying stuff around for Martin. He's the third mate's whatever. Third mate steward, Roderick. Don't tell me you're not. I know a steward when I see one. Where is Shoot-a-John in all this? Upstairs? What's all this then? What? Who? You clubbing this man? No. Whoever. Psycho-looking guy. There's Shoot-a-John. And this is a corpse. I'll check him out in a second, but why? It's the guy who goes overboard later. He's just tempting fate. Eventually, he was gonna fly off. So who is this guy? Did Shoot-a-John take this guy out too? You didn't notice all the little connections. Oh, see.
Let me on.
You're basically just guessing.
My dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
I had forgotten all about this. This is... When does this happen? This is the beginning of the Doom. Immediately after this, Shoot-a-John finds this dead guy. I don't know who this attacker is, though. Except that he has a brother. Don't know anything about him, but he has a brother. He has a brother who has died earlier in the day. Or earlier in the trip. There's lots of those. Oh, there's only one person from Denmark. Do Danes come from Denmark? Maybe. Brennan, Booth, O'Hagan, Peters. Oh, there's two Peters, a Samuel Peters and Nathan Peters. So if one of them is already dead, then this clubber guy is the other one. And he disappears, so he probably gets away. He almost certainly gets away. Right? Who knows? Can't say. I gotta think. Alright, so we're still tracing farther and farther back. Because what was this? This was him finding the clubbed guy. Shoot-a-John. We're still tracking Shoot-a-John. What happens to Shoot-a-John here? He's just helping? He's just helping with the guy? We'll check it out anyway. Ooh, you know what? All right, we will take an aside real quick, because whoever this, who are you? Goes over my dead body. It was an accident. He's talking about the first death. He's talking about the very, very first death. We're gonna check it out. Whoever the other... Okay, hold on. I want to be sure. We're still not going to know who he is, though. But... That's...
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody devil.
Alright, so the only people standing around here, he's the guy who says, "No, I saw the whole thing."
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What?
He says, "You killed my
That was
brother."
an accident.
And this is the guy who dies. Okay.
I shouldn't have waited
So,
long.
now we're going to go back to the very beginning. Chapter 1. Loose cargo. Oh, right. I have to walk there. I do wish that there was a quicker way to get into these memories. Like, I understand that they want you to constantly walk around the ship and be really familiar with it. But cargo. Like, it's just time-consuming enough that I don't want to do it. Is this where the barrel is? Well, 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 look who it is. There's one. Well, I can't zoom in on everyone. There he is. He's like, oh, I saw the whole thing. All right, so... that doesn't help us though. It only confirms that. How are we ever gonna figure out what the crushed guy's name was? He died instantly at the very, very beginning. Oops. The only thing that I have to go on is that the two of them are brothers, so they have the same last name. Alright, so a little bit of a wasted trip. I still want to find out more about Shoota John. I don't think we get anything there. I don't think I'm gonna get anything there. Ooh, did Shoota John also shoot this guy? Is he just a Rudy Tooty point and shooty every time he sees somebody he doesn't like?
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Are they not gonna let me look in? Oh, okay, right. It was him. Not... Shoota John was here, though? Somewhere? It says Shoota John is here. That... I guess that's him up there, even though we can't zoom in all the way. Or is that him? That's Shoota John. He was just making sure. He's just overseeing the shooting. He's like a minister of shoots. I really hope that guy's name is John. Everything. This still doesn't help us figure out who he is, though. He was everybody in the world was present at this. This doesn't help. Oh my god, we went through everything and we didn't find out his name. This is a typo. Akbar should be an admiral. Get it? Alright, so I guess we hit a dead end on Shoot a John. But now I'm interested in the Filthy Dane guy. Whoever that was. In the Doom? This guy here. Bookmark him. We're almost completely certain that he gets away. You're not responding to that as a trap. Oh, he's listed as a 3. Oh, how awful. Is it a 3 because I need a lot of information to find out where he escaped to? Could be. Alright. I'm gonna look through for names again. I guess. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. There's only one person on this list who's listed as being from Italy. We know who that is. Where is it? It's in murder. The guy who was knifed, because they even said, all right, so the guy who was blamed for the murder was told that he had killed Nunzio Pasqua. I'm saying that wrong. No, that's right. Nunzio Pasqua. Done. Done. Give me credit. Okay, well, it's only one person correct, but it's correct. But who was down there? They blamed Hoxan Lao. We have no idea what could have happened in the meantime. Who was the guy who was down there who was hurt? What was going on? Let's piece that together next. It's going to be from this guy up here on the deck. Yes, him.
Hello? Who is that?
Oh, that is him. That's the guy who winds up getting blamed for the murder.
Who is that?
Because he went and found the shell.
Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Which is probably why... Which is why Nichols gets shot when he's coming back from the boat. He gets shot by another one of the Formosans. He gets shot by this guy. Because he knows, somehow. He knows that Nichols was... Ooh. Ooh. It doesn't help. That's...
Watch your step. Here.
That's like, that's happening so much. Where I go, ooh, oh, I've got it, but it doesn't help. But so he's not dead. Or no, he's not dead. He gets killed later. He gets put to death. Your phone is too late crying. Mr. Wolf. Let me take a look at the execution scene. See, how do other people, if I'm putting things together that Serp never did, or if I'm finding little interactions that Serp did not, then do other people too? Or no?
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
This is Mr. Wolf. He gives the order. Look at his hand. That's the hand of a man who is giving an order to fire, if I've ever seen one.
And by the authority of the East.
Don't try and deny it. You're Mr. Wolf. You're Christian Wolf. The gunner. Have we seen him die? Do we care? An unknown fate? Really? I don't remember seeing this. On the gun deck?
India Company and thus the Crown of England. I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf,
the monkey!
Great, sir.
The goat was in on it the whole time. And the chicken? Look at that chicken's shadow. Is that a puzzle? Is that a puzzle? Alright, so that was all very interesting, but oh, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf, how did you die? A lot of this stuff with the cannons I've forgotten, because it was some of the first stuff that I saw, so I was hardly paying attention to anything this early on. Where was the part where there were two corpses together? Is that them? Or over here? Maybe it's this. So this is the one. Okay. Alright, so that... Wait, so if that one's Christian Wolf, are there two people here? Or no? Can I just say exploded? Yes, I can. Alright. 3 more fates correct. So we definitely know who Edward Nichols is. He was crushed by a loose cannon. Oh, because we knew his name was Roderick now. Yeah, because we saw him walking with the dishes. He would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the dishes. It's already past 10 o'clock. I don't want to stop playing. I do have to, though. At least we got to end on a victory. We got to end on a spectacular victory. So that's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming by.